Sky, welcome back.
Mm. I apologize. I
Okay.
cannot apologize.
Welcome back. And yeah, we like to apologize for the break. Yeah, we're having a horrible day today with electricity and technology is not going our side today. However, we're very happy to give you this beautiful game that's brewing to be very interesting with St. John having their noses in front, 3 wickets down, all the top order gone back in the pavilion. Did very well to expose the middle order. Umpilamaredi, the captain, still in the middle. 49 for 3 after 13. As an opportunity missed. That would have been a big wicket. Hopefully they don't live to regret this. Prestige College still require 120 of 37 overs. A big hit. And one bounce, 4 runs towards the biggest boundary of the field. Umpilem already helped himself. 50 up.
It's not fair.
Another short ball. Punch to the covers. They're scampering for a single. 5 runs from this over so far. 54 for 3. 13.3 overs. As Prestige College are still looking for 115 to win. St. John 7 wickets. Back foot punch straight to mid wicket. Short. Tried to pull it. Went straight to mid on for no run. Tumelo Malungani missing out on that one. Short ball. Pulled to deep mid wicket. Longest boundary of the field. Scampering for 2. 2 more added onto the score. 56 for 3. After 14 runs, Prestige still require 113 in 217 balls. 7 wickets in hand in 3.1 runs and over. The change up bowlers from St. John's seems as if they're struggling to keep the pressure that the 2 openers has actually exerted on the Prestige College batsmen. Being too wayward, bowling too many lengths, bowling too many lines, not being consistent as Maredi round 1 to third man. Good ball. Back in business. Tied to the stumps. Tumelo Malungani had nothing to do with that. Only had to defend it. Get it over and done with. Deal with the second one that's coming. Good punch off the back foot. Straight to the covers for no run. Another dot ball. Punch toward mid wicket by Tumelo Malungani for no run. Paya getting some exercise there. Good ball. Well negotiated. End of the over. $58 for 3. After 15 overs. 111 required of 210 balls. 7 wickets in hand. They need to get there in just 3.17 runs and over. Duckworth Lewis passed score after 3 wickets in the 15 over 61. Prestige College behind with 3 runs for the pass score, 4 runs for a winning score if 20 overs has been bowled. Ompila on strike. Ross on top of his bowling mark. Captain still sorting out his outfield. Shot through the covers. There's a sweeper out there restricting them to just 1. Very good pro for Tumelo for Umpile Maredi. High traffic when he's betting on there. A lot of runs will go there, especially if you give width. Very good observation from the captain to close that boundary there. Good follow-up delivery. Tight to the stumps to Tumelo. Shot and pulled away towards the longest boundary of the field. Scampering for 2 runs. I think it was poor running there. 3 runs was on the card. Timelo was a little bit slow on those ones. Play enemies. Very good ball there. Very good follow-up ball. Very close to the stumps. Timelo just throwing his bat. Beating on the outside of the edge of the bat. No run. Well played. Good on drive. Straight to the fielder for dot. Back of a land. Punch off the back foot towards extra cover. It looks like the umpires are gonna take drinks at the moment. End of the over. 61 for 3 after 16. It's still 108 runs to win. Of 204 balls, 7 wickets in hand. At 3.18 runs per over. Figures to Mpile. Short ball, pulled away, miscued to short fine leg for no run. Figures to Mpile. Back of a length. Drop towards the leg side. Bit of a collision between the batter and the bowler, but safely making home to the striker's end for 1. 62 for 3 after 16.2. Full ball, going down leg. Question being asked to the umpires, and he says it's going down leg.
Yeah.
Good shot for no run. Rough quickly back on his back foot. Punched it towards extra cover for no run. As the umpire go for drinks. Score is 62 for 3. after 17. 1 run from that over. 107 runs still needed in 33 overs, which is 198 balls. 7 wickets in hand. Pass score is 63. Prestige College is 1 run behind the pass score, 2 runs short of a good score, of a winning score after 20 overs, obviously, as the Empires and as the players are going for drinks. Enjoying their drinks. 62 for 3 after 16, 17.
Yeah, I think that's where they are.
Magritti.
Yeah,
Itu mana ada boy. Ay tari yun ay liba. Yes.
Yang di magawa ko bang
I'll sound
like
back.
the boundaries are coming on.
And Umpile Maredi is looking very dangerous.
I have to say that he's looked positive since coming in.
There was something different about his walk from the pavilion towards the middle there today. He had that step that I actually have seen before. We played against Prestige played against Brett sometime last year in September. And as we say,
Oh no.
it's one straight to extra cover. That is a huge wicket.
He knows it.
Full toss. Hit family straight to extra cover. St. John's fielders very chuffed. They know exactly how that wicket means to them. Very big wicket. Umpila was looking very comfortable.
Yeah, that's a huge wicket. It's a huge wicket indeed. Umpile has to go for 34.
That will definitely stop the momentum because he was creating some sort of a momentum going into this innings. And he was looking very threatening, scoring at over 100% strike rate.
It's 34 of 29, strike rate of 117. He's hit 6 fours in his 34.
Just kidding himself.
He was in the mood. Yeah, it does feel like. It will feel like he threw it away. He knows how good he is, he knows his capabilities. Unfortunately, just hit one straight to the fielder.
Catches win you matches.
Yeah, but again, you can't take nothing away from the fielder. It was an effort to hold on. Now Kahello, the lefty.
First ball to Kahel Siobhan. Spot on, hitting top of off. Not disturbed at all because of it's a different hand batting. On the mark, first ball with his tail up.
Dot 20 over. 66 for 4 after 18.
We can safely say the momentum is shifted directly towards the St. John's boys. You can even see the body language on the field. Sure of themselves after getting a big wicket of the captain. Shivai
Into the middle order. Ruler.
One out. Right. Easy, how do I open that thing again? Here we go. Sorry. If you give them too much space, then we found that they.
change of bowler from the tree house. And or is it still Fergus bowling?
That's a horrible delivery, and given the treatment,
Is he still killing himself?
I don't think so. That was 4.
What's it? Let's see. Date. Who did he play for against? Okay,
Yes.
you'll be able
4
to
runs.
That
manage.
that should be easy enough.
Cool. Thank you, Mr. Makwila. And here's also the thing, because then it gives you the same writing. Otherwise, you have thin and thick. Cool. Awesome. There you have it. Plan made.
Cheers.
See you later.
Good comeback, good adjustment there from the bowler. Nice and straight. I think the plan is to bowl straight, as he missed his length or his line in the previous ball.
Yeah,
Tumelo helping
he was
himself.
given the treatment. It's a fairly good comeback.
And a very good observation from St. John's camp, bringing on their opening bowlers after getting the 4 wickets, maybe to try and get 2 more wickets and expose that tail, because we still have, or Prestige College still has a dangerous batsman still to come.
Yeah, the likes of Bongani.
And if you get 1 more wicket here, you're exposing him too early. And if he gets too early in there, he has to graft before he can play his own game. But if these guys bat deep and they allow him to play his own game, it's gonna be very dangerous for them to be bowling to him at that point. So you need to get 1 more wicket here and then get him in here.
Oh my! How did that miss? Just one of those deliveries. Only science can explain it.
What's funny with Luca, he was getting that away shape with the new ball, and now that looked like it's nipped towards Tumelo there. And that slight movement actually caused the ball to miss the wicket. Tumelo can count these
Missed
like
the
he
bat,
started.
missed the pads, missed the stumps. It was one of those deliveries.
Oh, that one actually going away from him. Very good ball, very good over. Ask a lot of questions of Tumelo. And like I said, very good from the captain to bring your spear bowlers to come in while Prestige College is trying to rebuild. Don't give them a chance to do that. Don't give them that opportunity to rebuild. Get your strike bowlers to come back. Try to get 1 or 2 wickets and put them under a lot of pressure in a point whereby it will be very difficult to come back.
Especially when you have a new batsman in. Don't allow him to settle. He still needs to get his eye in. Still needs to adjust to how the wicket is playing. There's also a possibility that you can nick him off as well. Wide called by the umpire. Oh!
That should have been a run. Soft hands towards short fine leg to his right. If Tumelo is backing up there, he's making it home early. Nice and easy as well. Sleeping on top of his bed. Full toss. Hit away. Opportunity for a second. Poor running from the 2 batsmen. Especially if you are rebuilding. You need to make sure that your running between the wickets is spot on. Run that first one very hard.
Yeah, put the pressure back to the shoulders.
Back foot punch from Tumelo Malungani for no run.
Still in the phase, the 28 deliveries. 2 4s.
We've given punish through the covers. 2 guys in the covers converging together and stopping that one. Not hit well enough to pierce that gap.
Six wickets in hand, still 97 runs required. Now be a leg by probably. And signaled by the umpire.
Signal wide by the umpire. Bowler deciding to give umpire some sort of an exercise to wake him up, stretch a bit. 1 added to Prestige College School. Well left. Outside of stump. Carlo decided to leave that one. Still plenty of balls left. 74 for 4 after 20. 30 more wickets still to be bowled. That's exactly 180 balls. With 6 wickets in hand, that might seem like a very easy figures to read, but with the outfield, heavy outfield, it can be very tricky to chase these scores. They just need 3 runs and over. No need to do anything fancy. Wait for that bad ball, it's definitely gonna come, and make sure that when it comes, you put it away. Outside of stump. Pushed. Poor running again. Not putting any sort of pressure on the fielders. Ball rolling towards the longish side of the boundary. And if, as I said, poor running from Tumelo. Just scampering through for a single.
Left alone by Cajallo.
I like this young man, this lefty. I think he's not putting more effort in his batting. In my view, I think he can become a very good batter. He looks more organized. As you can see there, ball pitching just on leg stump, not trying to look to play across the line or too square. Get behind the ball and drops on with a nice straight bat. If he bowls outside of stump, he leaves nicely. If it comes in his zone, he drives beautifully as well. I think more effort put here can become a very good batsman.
Straight to the fielder, no run. Up in the air, over the fielders. Wanna come back for two probably? Yes. Another dot ball.
As I was saying, if you look at that ball, just a little bit fuller, waited for the ball, played under his eyes, punched towards the cover area. Something to definitely work on there as a better. $77 for 4 after 21. Joseph, if you look at this kind of balls in the St. John's batting innings, most of the time those balls going to mid-on will be runs. Something different that what Prestige College is doing. They're not getting the runs there. That looks like it's going down leg.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they want to keep the fielders on their toes. They are not looking to steal anything.
Not putting pressure on the fielders.
And that's another wicket. Tumelo Malungane throws away his wicket. Just plays it up in the air.
Another low full toss, getting a wicket, as we have seen in the previous wicket. Maredi trying to drive through the covers, going straight to extra cover. Tumelo does the same. This one is a little bit straighter, trying to go over mid-wicket. If he tried to go through mid-wicket, he could have given himself a better opportunity of getting the runs, especially from a low full toss, which can be a little bit difficult at times to get away. Nonetheless, 75 for 5, after 21 for 3, Tumelo back in the pavilion.
Bongani Sitole will be the next batsman. This will be a very important partnership for Prestige. These two will need to stay in there for as long as they can.
$92 runs still needed. 171 balls in hand. That means it's just 3.23 runs and over. Very achievable rate. But this St. John's boys are already halfway into Prestige College wickets.
and negotiating his first delivery very well. Straight to the fielder, no run.
Seems like a new bowler. From a tree house. And look like Vegas came back to hopefully he bowls better than his first spell. He start off with the one that goes across the left-hander. Carlo easily letting that one go. Not bothered at all, knowing that he's got plenty of time.
Play enemies.
As I just gave him a compliment. One comes in and he just go hard at it. Just full on a length.
Is signaled by the umpire. High up in the air. Dropped. Gonna come back for two. Bongani given a lifeline.
How costly will that be? Known to be very destructive as well. However, has to be said to take the technique of backpedaling from the fielder there. I don't think it was the right one. Just make sure that you get yourself under the ball. You can turn and run sideways and make sure that you get there. Set yourself, hands high, and just take a catch.
Good lead from Bongani.
$80 for 5. after 23, 89 more runs still needed.
27 overs.
164 balls. That's exactly how many balls left. Time is not a factor. It's the wickets that's a problem.
That column, the 5.
As you alluded earlier, this is the most important wicket partnership for Prestige College. They need to form some sort of a partnership from here.
Take it as deep as possible. Probably bat till 43rd over. Maybe the 45th. Surely by then it wouldn't be that far off from the target. Straight to the fielder, no run. Ah, that's a big hit. There's a man underneath. Gone. And that just changed the whole complex of the game.
I think Prestige College are going about it the wrong way. Interesting stats here. After 23.2, St. John West were only 72 for 3. And if you look at the Prestige score there, they're a little bit ahead in terms of the runs.
Problem
It's
is
the
they're
problem on the other
also
side.
ahead with wickets as well.
Is the problem is on the other side. St. John were happy and comfortable going at 3s. Where Prestige College seems like they want to go at 6s. They want to go at 10s or in 10s, causing them to lose twice as much wickets as what St. John lost at similar stage.
Again, it takes us back to the approach.
As Gift walks onto the park, he has to perform miracles. Whatever score that he's going to score here to make them win, it's going to be his highest score as a batsman, because they still need around about 90 runs. So he has to score half of those, which is about 40 something runs. Never scored those kind of runs playing for the first team. He will have to break his own record to make sure that his team wins today.
Can he be the big man for the big occasions?
One should wonder. I mean, hitting towards the demo farm end looks like the boundary is a little bit bigger as compared to be hitting towards the tree house. There was a man on the boundary. I wonder what was the thinking from Bongani. Am I powerful enough to go over that man, or was he trying to hit it elsewhere? I don't think it was a smart shot selection there.
Gave to leaving that one alone. Again, I'll have to agree with you there, coach. Shot selection was never on point. Could have hit it elsewhere. I chose to go where there's a man in the deep. Yet another dot ball. Tried to clear long on.
$81 for 6 after 24. Exactly after 24, Zimbabwe was 73 for 3. Cruising comfortably at 3 runs on over.
Another one high up in the air. No man's land. We're gonna come back for 2. But again, not sure if that's a good approach. Hitting everything up in the air.
No ball. There's only 3 fielders. There's only 4 fielders in the circle. That was a no ball. Umpires not identifying on seeing that. Just check the field. There were more than 5. There were 5 fielders outside the circle. That one. Not as much shot to play with Given. Trying to hit it too hard. Muscling that one. Should have tried to hit it down the ground. Just pierce the gap. Get 2 runs. Get 3 runs. If you get 4, it's a bonus. Prestige College doing the opposite of what St. John has done. Not a smart move.
As I was saying earlier on, Coach, I'm not sure the approach of hitting everything up in the air is the route to go. Now you can almost smell it. Can almost say St. John's have the win in the bag.
All of a sudden, 86 seems like a mountain to climb. With only 3 wickets in hand. Prestige College in trouble. The bowlers actually in the middle. Like yesterday, the team expect the bowlers to also get the runs. Driven to the covers. Beautiful looking shot for North.
All given out.
Umpire gave it. There was a startle appeal there. But the umpire obviously had something. 83 for 8. Surely St. John can smell the win here. Paula stuck to their guns.
2 more wickets required for St. John's. Next man in is Kopano.
Prestige College losing wickets in clusters. Partnership between Tumelo Malungane and Umpile Maredi. After that wicket, partnership, absolutely nothing to write home about. Big job for Prestige College staff to do here. Team absolutely showing no effort in terms of the batting. Game plans very horrible.
Fall of wickets: 10 for 1, 14 for 2, 45 for 3, 66 for 4, 77 for 5, 81 for 6, 83 for 7, 83 for 8.
Every time wickets falls, they come in clusters. It's never a good sign.
So you can say the last 4 wickets went down for 6 runs.
A big task for the Prestige College low order batsmen to actually tackle this. Half the score still required. Exactly halfway of the innings. Almost needing 3.5 runs and over. A mountain to climb indeed.
Dot ball. Straight to the fielder, no run.
Ball played from Gift. Punch towards long on. Getting to the other side for 1. Adding more 1 run into your team total. Big task for them. Big job for them. Time's not a factor. It's the column on the right that's the problem.
Yeah. St. John's requiring just 2 more. There's a slight appeal there for caught behind.
looks like it was angling down leg.
Dot 20 over.
$84 for 8 after 26. 84 required of 145 balls. 144 balls. Biggest problem for Prestige College. 2 wickets remaining. They need the runs exactly at 3.5 runs and over. Short of the legs, going towards square leg boundary. 4 runs signal by the umpire.
Gift is showing some fight. Another dot ball.
Beautiful cover drive. Unfortunately for Gift, straight to the man.
That's down leg. It's another dot ball. Arrows always going down.
So,
That's good running.
beautiful drive from Gift. Lunging onto the front foot, waiting for the ball to come to him. Played with a straight bat. That was a good looking shot from here. Something I cannot say about the top order of Prestige College. Maybe some lessons to be taken from Gift. Playing some beautiful shots here. Hopefully, if he continues like this, he's gonna get reward from his efforts. Looking very good.
And probably promotion as well to the top order as time goes on if he performs.
Obviously, you need to score runs first.
Dot 20 over. 90 for 8 after 27.
Hayden still bowling from the demo farm end, going uphill, bowling towards Gift. Fasedi was looking good. I must say, I'm impressed with how he is playing. Out of most of the Prestige College batters, he looks like he has time. He's waiting for that ball a little bit longer. Choosing his shot properly. If a ball is bowled just slightly outside of stump, he's gonna try to hit it through the covers. Straight to him, he's heading back straight to the bowler. Bit short there. A bit short from the bowler. Gift rewarding himself, the pull shot, going into the deep for one.
I'll be wide. Kopano helping himself to a single. If there was any sound there, that was the ground.
Probably a false shot, the first false shot from Gift. Not getting behind the ball on that occasion. Throwing his bat and missing that one. Ball through to the keeper.
That was up in the air for a moment. Mix up. A direct hit. Excellent piece of fielding. Unfortunately, Kopano has to go.
Ball watching from the senior man. Ball watching from Gift that caused a big confusion. Probably Kopano didn't call loud enough as well. Communication between them a little bit poor from the Prestige College batsman as Kopano walks towards the pavilion. Prestige College in deep trouble. Batting display here being horrible. Absolutely an opposite from what St. John has done. Batting with more patience. Knowing exactly that they've got enough time to get the runs. Summing up the condition in terms of the outfield. Prestige College in a rush. Not sure why they're in a rush. But at the end of the day, you can't take away from what the St. John's have applied themselves.
Disetsu Pasha, batsman number 11.
Spot on from Hayden. First ball to the new batsman. Tied towards the stumps. Ending the over with a dot. 93 for 9 after 28. St. John need 1 wicket to win this one. I'm sure they're gonna be very chuffed. especially winning on the field, which Prestige College is very familiar with. With them coming here for the first time, getting themselves a win is a very big achievement. We also heard from the young lad who was in the commentary box earlier. It's a little bit warm here. Prestige College used to the condition, used to the heat. With them coming here, they've done very well. Apply themselves, stuck to the plans, made sure that they give Prestige College absolutely nothing. Forward defense from Gift. Run, one run towards
Never run. I was in a bar.
leg right,
Because they are appealed for LB.
leg right.
Nah, can't get the Zara. Yeah.
Luca continuing the spell here. Ball still shaping away from the right hander. Again, St. John's identifying an opportunity of wrapping up this match. Bringing back their strike bowler, bringing back their opening bowler to do exactly that. Dropped towards the third man. Pasha slipping up, recovering, scampering for a single. 94 for 9 after 28.3. St. John only needing 1 wicket to wrap this one up. After a difficult day they had yesterday, losing to Connell Hill, playing in a completely different conditions. Drive into the covers. Good looking shot from Gift for 1. A dot to end the over. 96 for 9. 25 overs gone. 1 wicket to win this game for St. John's. A mountain to climb from Prestige College. Very smart from St. John's captain, bringing back Shuvan. Alright. From the demo farm end, very smart moves from the captain, identifying key moments. Tied to the stumps. Keeping it out its Gift. St. John's can smell the win. Just 1 ball. 1 ball away from a historic win against Prestige College in their backyard. Single towards third man. Gift trusting Tisetso to bet on here for the next coming 4 balls in the over. Big responsibility from the young 2 men. Looking to guide it down to third man. Hitting the ground. Ball through to the keeper. Dot ball. 1, 2, 3 balls still remaining. 1 ball to get a wicket. Appeal from the St. John's. Umpire unmoved. Not interested at all. As we see Gift giving advice to his teammate. You've got 2 balls left, my boy. You've got 2 balls left. Straight bat punched into the covers for no run.
Yeah, that's good presentation of the bat by the number 11. Full face.
Showing the maker's name to the bowler.
Wide signals by the umpire. Runs.
Beat on a shorter side.
Now bring up the 100 for prestige.
Is it 99?
Because I also updated that one and this one.
A dot ball to end the over. 120 balls remaining. $69 runs to win. 1 wicket to win for St. John's. Luca going to the top of his run-up. Tail up. Smelling this win. Keeping it a bit low. By signal by the umpire. Team clapping outside, happy to see Gift on strike. Still a mountain to climb. Good looking shot off the back foot of Gift. Punched to the covers. Straight to the cover for no run. Very impressive how Gift applied himself. Playing shots that the top order batsmen would love to play. Unfortunately, sitting on the deck outside looking at Gift. With Given.
Coming back for 2.
And
That's gone.
that's the match. Very sloppy from the batsman there. Not running hard enough. Maybe not also calling hard enough or loud enough.
Yeah, because I saw T-Set was waiting on the non-strike, on the striker's end.
Very good display from this St. John's cricket team today. They batted very well on the outfield, which is not very kind to the batters. Not getting value for your runs due to its thickness and its slowness. But they were patient enough. They were happy to even go at 3 runs and over for the longest time of the game. Accelerated at the back end of the innings, going at 4.5 runs and over to get themselves a very competitive score of 169, which proved to be very difficult for the Prestige College batsman. Very controversial type of batting, very aggressive, wrong shot selections.
Again, it was the approach. St. John's were very happy to go at a slow rate, and by the way, they batted their entire 50 overs.
And that was the plan. If you can hear what the young men said, they were very happy to go at the way they were going. They just wanted to get to that 170 mark. Initially, they had a target of 220, and they quickly realized that the outfield is a little bit too slow. Maybe we need to adjust that 240 or 230 to 170, and they got that. And at Gijima Sports Oval or Cricket Oval, 170, 180 is as good as 250, because you're gonna lose runs here and there on the outfield because of the thickness of the outfield. Very good approach from the St. John's. Very good game plans. Very good applications from the young lads. Something that we cannot say about Prestige College, especially at the field that they are accustomed to, that they've played many games on, and very disappointing. That's me signing out from Gijima Oval. It was lovely to be here, Joseph. Like I said, it's always nice to be here. I always enjoy being at Gijima, sitting in the commentary box, sharing cricket conversations with you guys. I really enjoyed my time. Adios.
Congratulations to St. John's College on their 67-run victory over Prestige. It's yet another loss for Prestige, unfortunately. But it will be a learning curve as well.